Hey everyone, this is Jason Vaughn, the Inflated Hero, and today I have three large boxes of what I think is primarily antique toys. I'm not really sure I remember everything I got, but interesting story with this. This was an online auction, and I failed to properly consider the shipping. So I actually ended up spending $200 on shipping these three boxes. There were two other boxes that were fairly light, and I just decided I'm not going to bother with those because it would be another 50 bucks for shipping, and and honestly, I just wasn't going to make my money back on those. Hopefully, I will make my money back on this stuff and make up for those lost products and the exorbitant shipping. So this is one. Maybe I can at least break even. All right, let's start with this box here and start digging through all. Oh, okay. I think I know what is in here, or at least the primary item in here. So you see these are track pieces. So this is going to be really cool. This is actually a ride-on toy, a vintage toy for children. And so it comes with all of these track pieces. You lay them out, and apparently this wasn't supposed to be shipped. This was supposed to be pickup only, but it wasn't labeled right, or I didn't read it right. I don't know which, but that was not on there. But all right. There's some other stuff in here too. This is a Fisher-Price vacuum, push vacuum. These vintage Fisher Price toys are actually worth quite a bit. So that will be a fun piece to sell. And what else? Nope. This is going to be part of this. Let's see, all this paper. It's well packed. All right, so now you see, let's see if I can pick this up with one hand. I know it's, all right, Mighty Casey right there. That's Mighty Casey. So this actually rides along the tracks, and a little kid can ride on it. So that's really cool. Let's see. Oh, look at this thing. Another vintage toy. A push, I guess it's a little lawnmower, a little vintage metal lawnmower. So, there's that. And then, I think the only other thing in here, yeah, is straight pieces of this. So this actually sells really well online, and I've never seen one with so many pieces of track. So that's really cool. Anyway, so that will be awesome. So this just goes on here, and then the kid sits there. There we go. So that's Mighty Casey. Let me put this back in and we'll get into the next box. We have moved over into packing peanuts. But, alright, so this is another old Learn the Alphabet Fisher Price. I think this is a Fisher Price toy. That's a cool vintage toy. Alright, here's a top, a little spinning top. Let's see. Here's another top. Let's see what all's in here. This is a John Deere clock. There we go, John Deere clock there. I'm trying not to get peanuts everywhere. These things love to go everywhere. Look at that. Little kangaroo. Plush, I mean not plush, squeeze toy kangaroo. And, ooh, what are you? Oh, this is cool. So, this is a, just like an old classic tally-all pinball. Check that out. Let's see if I can get it balanced enough to. Alright, I don't know how to do that right now. The video stopped on me. I'm not sure where, but I think that's a lion. If you didn't see the tally-all, there was that. Alright. We have the alphabet cubes pull along. Oh, this is in great condition. All these vintage toys. I remember I had some of these. Alright, what are you? Oh, we'll have to get some. Let's see. I'll have to get something and open that. Oh, we got that to work. Another little Fisher-Price push along. There we go. Whew. There. We've now got 3 push things. So when there's not packing peanuts on that, that will pop. And another little push thing. Ooh, you have seen better days, little bee. You've seen better days. Oh well. Alright, this was actually a clock done by the owner. This is custom clock done by the owner. So this has been pushed in, so this needs to be lifted back up. And then probably need some new batteries. That still seems to spin. Yep, needs a battery. Cardboard. What are you? Oh, we got another push toy. Look at that. This one has. Oh, this is a witch. It's a Susie Goose. It really sweeps. Oh, look at that. A Susie Goose. The clock was made by Dale Robbins in 1965. Feel something. Oh. Alright, we'll open that when I get the next box. Won't know what that is. And, oh, what is this? All right, some Western pieces. Got another envelope. So I think these might be buttons. I ordered, so there were just like a lot of vintage buttons, and much like if you watch those stamp videos, it's just not something I know anything about, but it's kind of an excuse to study. So that's kind of why I got those. Let's see. More Western. There's that one. And another one of those. I think these were hand painted. I think Dale Robbins painted these. Or maybe he just, oh, that's cool. Maybe his wife painted them. It's got M. Robbins, not D. Robbins. Oh, we got another top, a little tiny top. It's got all cars on it. Is that it? I think we've come to the bottom of that. So let me open up these other things and then we'll get to the last box. All right, so like I said, these two things are just completely full of these vintage buttons. Again, just like those stamps, don't know anything about them, but you know, it's a chance to research, a chance to check them out. Just try to see if there's anything unique in here, and check that out. And that box was this thing. It was a Buffalo Bill poster, and if you look real close, you can see this was actually folded up for some reason. I don't know what it came out of, but this was definitely folded. You can see the light creases there, and I'm very interested in checking this out. I might have the Auction Professor. If you don't follow the Auction Professor on YouTube, highly recommend it. I have learned a lot, and most of my interest in some of this stuff is just coming from his videos. They're just really wonderful to check out. So anyway, now for the last box. We have paper. So much more paper. All right. Oh, we have some of our horses in here. All right, great. So I did end up winning some of the horses. I was not sure if I did or not. These are really just gorgeous, gorgeous pieces. I like that they taped up their legs so much so that they don't get harmed. So I will try to be very careful with the beautiful horses as well. I think these are Breyer horses. Breyer. I don't remember right off the top of my head, but I don't remember all this peeling on them, but, you know, I think what they did was they just showed this side, but here's what it is. Again, that's the danger of buying online auctions. Let's see. We have more boxes. All right, another break. Now we have moved from one large box to two small boxes. It looks like we have tiny things in here. Oh, okay. These are just little figurines. I don't think there's really anything super fancy there. Alright, tell you what, I will go in and open all of these up so you can see them. Okay, so that took a lot of work because each of these individual little figurines was individually wrapped, and so that took quite a bit. But here, as you can see, there's some a lot of salt and pepper shakers, little pig salt and pepper shakers. I don't know what these things are, but they're cute. They're like bumpy little figurines. There's some more. There's some giraffes. That is Indian Lake, Ohio salt and pepper shakers. This is a cartoon dog. I don't know what he is. I gotta figure that out. Some little dogs there. Little figurines, little deer, little fuzzy. That one is Spunky, the fuzzy squirrel, and then that is Jack and Jacqueline Kennedy, JFK, and then some. I bought these. So I bought these because a lot of them just look like normal vintage marbles, but then there's some in here like that one, that blue and white one, and there's just some interesting ones in here that I thought were kind of cool. Anyway, so that was some. Oh, look at that red one. That's pretty. Anyway, so that's what I had in this shipment, guys. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe.